Hello 828 Club members, I hope everyone is doing well. In this video we will speak about Asia session sweep entry model and how you can use a Asia session, like how can I say, confluence, to win a lot of trades and have a nice and high probability trades, okay? Because it's important, it happens every day, okay? We have every day Asia session, so that's why it's important to like monitor and know like some knowledge about it. So to start, first of all, this is our indicators that show us like Asia session kill zones and also New York session, London session, and you can see here kill zones, and here's the settings, okay? Also style and visibility, okay? This is all the settings, and I hope you see. So let's start with the video. What we can see, okay, this range is Asia session, and you can see we have Asia high here and we have Asia low here, okay? Why? Because this is our lowest point in this session and this is our highest point in session. That's why we call it a Asia session high and Asia session low. And what happened, okay, what we can see, usually like this consolidation, like this Asia session is also known as consolidation and sideways movement. Why? Because price is creating and generating liquidity, okay? So banks and institutions need liquidity to move the markets, and now they will create, for example, here they will create this liquidity, they will create like smart money trap, fake demand zone, or here equal highs, then also another liquidity, and so on, okay? That's why Asia session is known as consolidation phase. And what happened here, okay? We can see we had this type of movements, okay? We can see, we can mark, we have liquidity here and we have inducement, okay? We can mark as inducement, and here Asia high has been swept. Why? Because now London session has started, okay? We can see, let's say this is our London session and price swept this high, okay? So now London session swept high and Asia low needs to be swept because many traders are executing longs from this zone. Why? Because they are entering from this smart money trap and demand and they have their orders right here, stop loss underneath, and they target maybe this high, or depends, okay? Or some of the traders are also entering from here, support traders are also entering from here, okay? So there is so many stop losses in this zone. That's why it needs to be swept, so market can destroy all the orders that are underneath this zone, okay? So now you can see we have this beautiful demand created, okay? So this one has swept liquidity, okay? And we have this beautiful unmitigated demand, okay? Let's delete this one. We also have imbalance, we also have break of structure, you can see, okay? We have break of structure or change of character. We also have imbalance, and now what we should do, we should enter from here, okay? Our stop loss, sorry guys, our stop loss would be underneath this demand and maybe target the recent high. And why we are entering from here and not here? Because we know that Asia session is used for liquidity, okay? We have imbalance, we have true demand. This is the lows that gave us series of higher highs and higher lows, and we have liquidity here and we have smart money trap. So if you are a professional trader, you know, and you want to win and you have patience, you don't have FOMO, okay, you are not forcing any trades, you should enter from here and not here. Why? Because you are a professional patient trader. So what price will make it, you know, something like this. We give some reactions and boom, okay, something like this. Always, bro, it always sweeps Asia low once it sweeps Asia high, okay? If not like 100% of time, 80% of time it happens, okay, every day. So I can also show you like real examples, but this is how you can enter, okay? You have unmitigated valid demand zones that gave you break of structure, imbalance, and inducement, okay? So this Asia low needs to be swept. Why? Because we have so many liquidity here. I hope you understand. Now I will show you real market examples. Okay, let's delete everything here. So let's turn on our kill zone session. What we can see, we have Asia high right here, okay? This is our Asia high and this is our Asia low. Why? Because this is our lowest point here in Asia session. Now Asia high has been swept, okay, and price is also bullish. You can see, okay, we have bullish reaction. Price has been printing like higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, okay, and so on. And once the trend is bullish, you know we should execute buys and not sells. What we can see, do we have any unmitigated demands here? Correct, okay. Many of you would say here, but this is already mitigated. You can see, okay, it was nice entry if you enter from here, beautiful, okay. But now this is our another confluence that demand zones is being respecting. It means that we have bullish order flow, okay. So here we have unmitigated demand. We also have here we also have another liquidity, okay, and we have imbalance, okay. You can mark we have imbalance, and we have break of structure, okay. So we also have Asia low here, and many traders now will be entering from here, will be entering, super traders will be entering from here because they have so many touches. So what does it mean? It means that we have so many liquidity, okay. And now you can wait, okay, don't force any trades. I know many of you and many smart money traders would also enter from here. No guys, don't enter from here. You can also use your Fibonacci from the low to high, and you can see where is premium and where is discount, okay. So let's wait. You can set your limits here, maybe risk 0.1% or 1%, it depends on your risk, okay. Stop loss would be under this low, maybe 4 pips, okay, it doesn't matter. And for our like take profit area, we should wait, okay. No, we don't know yet where is our recent high. You can see now our market, like our trend has been activated, and you can target this supply zone maybe or these highs. It depends on you guys, okay. Or you could have fixed RRs, okay. Let's target this 1 to 10. Okay, price is like giving us some bullish reaction. Why? Because it came through our discounted zone, and now it needs to sweep maybe this high and continue to move bullish. After this highs got broken, okay, you can set your stops at like your stops at entry level, so break even. Now it's running risk free. We can wait. So here we have supply zone, okay, you can target here, but let's wait. Okay, now we have Asia low and Asia high. So this is our Asia high. Why? Because this is the highest point here, and this is our lowest point. So this is our Asia low and Asia high. You can see guys, Asia low got swept and we have instant reaction. Now what happens? Asia high also got swept. Okay, you can see both of them got swept. It happens all the time. Okay, boom. You can see our take profit smashed. It was 8RR, beautiful, okay. And why price is giving us reaction? Because we had supply zone here, okay. You can see this supply zone is being respected, but we should wait, okay. Maybe you can take some partials here and let's the other one. Okay, let's fast forward the trade so I can show you another example. Okay, you can see this supply got disrespected, and you could target this high, okay. It depends on you, but me personally, I would target this supply, and 1 to 9 is beautiful for me, okay. So let's delete everything here and let's let the price run. So here what happened? You can see we have Asia high here. Why? And again we have highest point here. Where is our Asia low? Here. Why? Because this is our lowest point in like Asia session, okay. So this is our Asia low. You can see guys, quick reactions. We have smart money trap here, we have Asia low here. Why? Because price needs liquidity to move and is always generating false and invalid areas, okay. So this will be swept, this will be swept, and also support traders will be swept, okay. Why? Because they mark something like this, okay. And we also have some demand here, and it might be respected, but we don't care, okay. You can target this demand open if you execute shorts, okay. So let's see what price does. Okay, we have nice rejection, like nice sweep, liquidity sweep. Okay, this is our another confluence, and you can see, okay, Asia low got swept. Why? Because once the Asia high is swept, then Asia low gets swept. Okay, all the time, like 80% of the times. Price also generated like and created this beautiful supply. Okay, and you can now enter from here. Why? Because Asia high is swept and Asia low is swept, and price also generated liquidity. Okay, now you can enter, and this red lines shows us London session. Okay, so once the London session has gave us some reaction and it left this liquidity, okay, external liquidity, and now New York session will be opened and you can enter. Okay, I'll show you another. You can see here gray lines. It means that New York session opened. Okay, so now we enter here. Boom, nice sniper entry. Okay, let's see, and you targeted this liquidity here. Okay, or this demand that I told you. Let's delete this one because we already know. Here, okay, this is our Asia like New York session, and once the New York session started, you can see we have beautiful reaction. Okay, all the sessions, you know what's the mission of the sessions? To take out liquidity. Okay, what did New York session did here? It swept a like London session low. Okay, it swept London session low. Why? Because many traders now has seen that they sweep Asia low, and now they need to sweep like this liquidity here maybe, or they have some bullish reactions, and now like they need to sweep another liquidity. Okay, so I hope you understand, guys. Like it's really like important. You can see like always it gives you always Asia low has been swept, Asia high has been swept. Here Asia low has been swept, and you can even target this Asia low. Okay, why? Because it needs to be swept. But let's see. Okay, let's wait. But we also took like we already took some profits here, or maybe here, I don't remember. Yeah, somewhere here, and you can see like you can maybe take some partials here, 80%, okay, of your positions, and let the other runs. So let's fast forward so you can see what happened. Boom. Okay, you can see Asia low has been swept. It already, always, bro. Here again, Asia low has been swept, and then Asia high has been swept. Okay, you can see quick, like small reaction. You can see again Asia high has been swept, then Asia low has been swept. Okay, so I hope you understand, and I hope you can like how can I say, you can use this confluence in your trading system, because it's really one of the strongest confluence that you can use every day. Okay, so I hope you understand, and if you have any questions you can DM me. Thank you guys for listening, and more videos are on the way. 8 to 8 club on the top.